Why hello human beings, how you doing today? My name is Q and thank you for seeing my channel. Now today we're going to talk about a Nintendo fanboy who is mad at the Steam Dock. Now, it's been a moment since I made a video. Work had been getting in the way. I had to get my setup looking a little bit way better. So now I'm more of a relaxed, calm type of situation. Also, I'm happy for people to come by and see my video. So, thought I want to say this that if I do hit 1,000 subscribers, I am going to go ahead and build a Lego NES and TV combo. I saw it, it looked amazing. I think I want to go ahead and work towards that goal to 1,000 subscribers. So, if you like to see me build that Lego set on camera on stream, then just stop by. If I earn your subscription, because I don't want to beg for it, I want to earn it, as that's going to be a thing. As soon as I earn those 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to build it. So that's going to be a treat for my viewers, and I think it's going to be awesome. But with that being said, I used to be a Nintendo fanboy. Honestly, this used to be a Nintendo fanboy. I just start to realize they being anti-consumer, all that stuff. Yes, I own a Switch. I actually own two Switches. Both of them was gifted to me, so I didn't spend no money on it. Really do appreciate that for family members, and they know I'm into gaming, so I kind of understand where they're coming from. So this is this is something I'm probably going to have a Nintendo fan. Well, used to be a Nintendo fan. I used to be Nintendo fanboy criticizing a Nintendo fanboy. And like I said, I'm getting the Steam Deck. I would like to do a review on that when I get it. I think it's on the second version of Q2, I believe. So I know I'm rambling along. It's been a moment. So let's go ahead and do the video. All right, we're going to talk about this Bubbytoed saying Valve Stream Deck handheld PC gaming console will fail. Now, Bubbytoed, hate to say this, man, but a lot of people don't understand this, but it's not a console, it's a handheld gaming PC. So I'm going to go ahead and say handheld gaming PC when it comes down to it. So let's go ahead and criticize, Bobby.
The Nintendo Switch Pro is here, and Nintendo didn't even make it. So, okay. Steam announced today a new handheld gaming system.
You don't have to do the quotation mark. It's a handheld gaming PC. I know like 10 people that went and reserved it, which Xbox, Microsoft, Sony, even Nintendo, you should take notes on how Valve did this. Now, if you don't know, you have to reserve a copy of the Steam Deck. You go into their system and you go ahead and hit reserve. Now, you're not going to get the reserve copy because if you just make a Steam account as of now, you can't get the Valve Stream Deck because you have to wait about 48 hours. Now, if you spend $5 in Steam, then you're all good. And then you gotta put down $5 on the Steam Deck, and then they let you know, they give you email and stuff. And I think that's a way better way to do it because it's not pre-ordering; it's just a reservation, and then you can save your money up when you could go ahead and pick it up. Now, all the people I know that's doing the Steam Deck, we all got the higher tier. Reason why? I'm saving for it. I might as well get the higher tier. Now, $400 for someone to step their foot into PC gaming is amazing. Put an SD card in there. Yes, it's going to go a little bit slower, but to me, load time is not a big deal, especially as a handheld PC. It's actually pretty good. They had to cut corners somewhere. That's why you get 64 gigabytes on the $400 one. Great entry, in my opinion. If you don't have the money, go ahead and get it. and it's a handheld PC. You could add an NVMe drive in the PC. So you could do that. That what PC do for you. You could go ahead and do whatever you want with it. But let's go ahead. I'm going to use the Linux version on there because I never used Linux before, and I think this would be a good entry for me to use Linux. So yeah, handheld PC. You don't have to say handheld console. It's a PC. Handheld PC.
The thing is this big. I'm not even exaggerating when I tell you the thing is this big. We're gonna check it out. I don't know much about it. All I've seen is how gigantic it is and how unappealing it is to me. So if you are a fan of this, you might not like this video because ultimately I don't think it's gonna do well. It seems like a niche product, but let's check it out, all right? Before I start casting stones, okay?
All right, give me a moment because I gotta get my Switch. Okay, so I'm back. So I got 3 items. I got my regular Switch. Got the little sticks on there. I got my Switch Lite. Like I said, these are gifts, so I was given to them. This fair is a Switch Lite. And I went and got my phone. Let me actually turn this off. Ooh, no. Power off. Okay. And I got my let me start over. So I got my Switch. Splatoon colors. Fair. Given to me. Got my Switch Lite. Fair enough. And I got my phone with the Razer things on it. And the reason why I got my phone because I think the length of this will be the Steam Deck. And honestly, I'm not talking about the height. I'm just talking about the length. And if I'm not mistaken, the Steam Deck is a little bit longer than the Switch. So if you're telling me that the length of this is not portable, you must be out of your mind. Because to me, this feels a little bit better than the Switch because I have handles. Now, even with the Switch Lite, you say it feels comfortable. To me, this feels cramped. So I had to get a grip. This grip by Skull & Co. I like it because of the innovation of the grips. That's the only reason why I got it, innovation. But yeah, this feels a lot better, but not by much, because how they got the joystick and the buttons. But it's whatever. This right here to me feels way comfortable than that. I got buttons right here. These are off to the side, and I got a D-pad, so they're not in the way, and I can still game, and I can actually do it. But as far as lengthwise, this is not bad because I'm still gonna put it in the case. So I don't see where you're saying how big it is. It's just a little bit bigger than the original Switch. So just because you're holding a Switch Lite doesn't mean everybody else has Switch Lights. Let's continue.
Let's check it out and talk about it. We're here on Steam's Twitter today, 7 hours ago, introducing Steam Deck. I guess that's what it's called. Steam Deck, powerful portable PC gaming, starting at $399. Starting at $399. So I don't know if there's going to be a more advanced option or what the case is. Designed by Valve, powered by Steam, shipping December 2021. So very soon. Was this known about before? Because I had no idea. And then out of nowhere, there was like, here it is, the new Steam handheld. Haven't they tried?
Remember when they introduced the Nintendo Switch and everybody got hype over it? This is basically the same thing. Yeah, it's not known about it because they want to keep it under wraps. And I thought it was great because after they released the Switch OLED, it wasn't really amazing. Even my friend who say he do portable gaming, He didn't want the Switch, but if he had to, he'd get it. After he saw this, he's like, what's the point of having a Switch? Now, there are some people out there that still want the Switch. I understand that. But for him, he'd rather have the Steam Deck over the Nintendo Switch. Honestly, I like this Steam Deck over the Switch too. I'm still going to keep my Switch, but at the same time, Steam Deck is actually really great. I could play Steam games on the go on a portable PC. You gotta be kidding me. That's exciting, in my opinion.
Tried a Steam box before and it like didn't do well. There's a lot of reasons why I just don't think this is gonna go well. People are really super excited about it online, but like everything in the past, people were excited about the Ouya. I mean, that's just because people are excited now does not mean it's gonna do well. Remember Labo? Remember when everybody was, "Hey, Labo's amazing," and I was saying that it wasn't gonna do well, and everyone's like, "Dude, you're so dumb. You're so dumb. Watch." Where's Labo? What happened? I've seen it at Goodwill. That's pretty neat.
So you just admit that companies will come out with something, and yes, some stuff is going to fail. Everything is not going to be passed. Like you said, the Labo, it's from Nintendo. Oh, they might not come out with another thing. Let's go on to the console situation. What about the? Not, I'm not going to say the Wii U because the Wii U, in my opinion, was amazing. Yeah, it flopped, but it haven't done as bad as the Virtual Boy. The Virtual Boy only lasts for about 6 months, and it's scrapped. You think Nintendo still should have made portable console because the Virtual Boy was a portable console? You think they should have made more consoles? No, people going to fail. So Steam Deck, I mean not Steam Deck, but this the Steam thing that you announced. I forgot what it's called already, but yeah, it is a device that haven't came out by Steam, but it came out with like by Alienware. The reason why that idea flopped, is because it was trying to introduce to the console players, but they didn't want it because they have their consoles already. And then it didn't appeal to us because why would we get that and we have a powerful PC? So yeah, it was a great idea, but at the same time, it really didn't catch on with everybody else. Same thing with the controller. I think that controller looked amazing, but I didn't get my hands on one. If I find one, I'll be happy to buy it. But yeah, stuff fails. Companies going to fail at some stuff, but that doesn't stop them from trying. They got this Steam Deck. Honestly, it haven't came out as of this video, but everybody excited by this. Even console players that I know, they say, "Oh, I might get the Steam Deck." Yeah, $400, slot in the SD card, and they're good. They probably go for the next level up, so they could go ahead and try Windows, download anything they want. They could download Mac wherever, and they still got a better experience that they would with the Nintendo Switch OLED. Because I'm just going to call it the Nintendo Switch, but yeah, this is what the Nintendo Switch should have been. This portable PC is amazing, and you're starting to get salty because it looked like a Switch. So what?
Anyway, here's the video that goes along with it. It has no sound. My sound on my TV is all the way up. I'm not using headphones, and it just didn't have any sound. And I was like, that's a great start.
Okay, for all the console fans and the console peasants, look at this. He said sound on TV, and he using a computer. There you go. You can connect your computer to a TV like he did. So I don't want to hear no excuses. That should be out of your argument because he proved it.
A commercial with no sound, and it's a little pixely. But look how gigantic this thing is. And this thing is literally this.
It's 2 inches bigger than the Switch. Like, honestly, and we're not talking about the Switch Lite. We're talking about this Switch. Look at my phone with the Razer, I can't read, with the Razer controller on there. It's literally 2 inches wider. Yeah, it's going to be bigger because it's a portable PC. And they got handles on the back so you can grab it and hold it. So yeah, it's going to be bigger. It's not huge. It's just 2 inches bigger.
This big, you know, actually, the Switch is pretty big. This is not. This is big. This is like Atari Lynx big. Okay. This is humongous. Here goes my Switch Lite right here. Let me show you this. This is my.
Again, you say Switch Lite. This is compared to the Switch, not the Switch Lite. If you compare it to the Switch Lite, of course it's going to feel big. But at the same time, to me, the Switch Lite is small. I get how small it is because it's supposed to be a portable PC. The Switch Lite, honestly, in my opinion, is supposed to be attracted to people who don't want to play on the TV and pretty much kids. My sister got a Switch Lite and she liked it. She played Animal Crossing and all that stuff, and that's her forte. You know, that's what she want to play on. Animal Crossing and all that stuff. That's why she got a Switch Lite. She take it anywhere she don't want to play on the TV. But at the same time, she got a PC that she could play on the TV or on her monitor. Me, how I look at the Switch is I look at the Switch as a home console that I could take with me. So yeah, it's going to be as big. I mean, a little bigger than the Switch.
Switch Lite right here. You're like, that's pretty big. Not really. Look at my hands. They're touching. This is my cell phone.
Hold up. Rewind it.
Right here. You're like, that's pretty big.
Okay. Get my Switch Lite because I'm trying to figure something out. Dude, my fingers is touching with the Switch Lite, and I'm trying to hold it exactly how you holding it. I don't know if you can see it, but my fingers touching. This is small. You don't have big hands. The reason why you think it's big is because you got small hands. But at the same time, guess what it have? It have grips, so you could just hold on to it.
Not really. Look at my hands. They're touching. This is my cell phone. It's literally almost the exact same size as my cell phone. I can put this in my fucking pocket in the carrying case. Watch this. I can put this fully in my pocket. Check it out. That's in my fucking pants. I've done this many times. I've walked around with my Switch in my fucking... Because I wear pants like a normal grown-ass man. Not fucking girl jeans. I'm looking right at you with your girl jeans.
Congratulations? I mean, I could do that too. Give me 1 second. Okay, I can't find my carrying case, but let's get my normal Switch. And let's get my pants pocket. Yeah, it's in my pocket. Yeah, I could fit my Switch in my pocket too. The normal Switch. So what? Congratulations. I mean, you want to put your Switch in your pocket. I'd rather put it in my backpack. I mean, in my book bag or bag or whatever. Because I'm not gonna go ahead and try to set on my Switch because I usually because I think when I had my Switch and I was trying to do it portably, which I don't want to do anymore, I put the Switch in my back pocket. So yeah, I mean, whatever. Doesn't make any sense. So what? Congratulations.
I couldn't fit that in there. I can barely fit my cell phone in there. Then grow the fuck up and buy some pants. Jesus Christ. It's just, this is portable, okay? I love the Switch Lite. $200, half the price of this.
Honestly, looking at it now, I think the Switch Lite is actually a ripoff compared to the Steam now because half the price of the Steam Deck, but yet you get in like 1/10 of the power. So it's like, honestly, if it was $100, that's fine, but $200, nah, I'm not buying another Switch. I'm not gonna get a Switch Lite for $200 if I could put it towards a Steam Deck.
You go, well, this is gonna play Doom at 60 FPS and Team Fortress and all this other stuff. Well, that's great. There's a thing called gaming laptops, all right? We didn't need, this is literally as convenient as a gaming.
You talk about how portable you talk about how big this thing is, and yet you want to talk about gaming laptops. Dude, no. Gaming laptops are bigger than this. This is more convenient than a gaming laptop. It doesn't cancel the whole gaming laptop marketplace, but just to play games, a portable PC like this is amazing. So if you're going to argue with it, don't bring up portable, I mean, gaming laptops, because this is way better than a gaming laptop for what it does.
Laptop, all right? I don't understand what the hype is about this. Like, you could play something that's this fucking big and the buttons are at the top, so you're gonna be holding it really weird. That's cool. Look at.
Then map the buttons to the back if you got a problem with that. Honestly, have you not played the Wii U? The Wii U controllers was on the top. I'm gonna be honest with you. To me, out of all the controllers, the Wii U gamepad and the Wii U Pro controller was one of the most comfortable controllers I have ever touched. The sticks are at the top, so my thumbs is at rest. Yeah, sometimes I gotta bring it to hit the buttons, but if I'm playing like a first person shooter or whatever, that is way comfortable than what I do on the Xbox Switch controller or even the PlayStation controller. Because I got big thumbs, and if I play on a PlayStation controller, my thumbs will touch each other.
Look at that. The buttons are at the very top of the like, what is this? I guess there's a little mouse tracking pad, which is kind of neat. I like it. Look, it's cool. All right.
It gives you options. That's one amazing thing that you have. You got a whole bunch of options that you can use. You can attach some Bluetooth controller, wired controller if you want to play it on the dock. It's so many options that you have. That what PC give you, options. You're thinking of it as a console, but you're not looking at it as a PC. And that's where I'm like getting annoyed by it, because you're looking at it as a Nintendo fanboy. You're looking at it as another handheld console, like the PlayStation Portable, PlayStation Vita, the Atari Lynx. You're looking at it through that type of eye. It's not a game. It's not a gaming console. It's a gaming PC, a portable gaming PC. You gotta look at it as a gaming PC.
It looks a little wacky, but it is, the concept and the idea are cool, but it's just such a, I feel like, not a mainstream thing. Like, Timmy and his mom at Kmart aren't gonna be like, hey, let's get this Steam portable gigantic thing. And
the only Kmart's that are out there is in Australia, if I'm not mistaken, because I know there's some Kmart's there. And plus, you only could get this on Steam. So you can't go to a store and pick it up unless it's at a pawn shop. But yeah, you can't go to the store and pick it up.
and carry it around and play God knows what, when they could just go, hey, let's get this, get a Mario Boys, and be on our way. I feel.
Yeah, because it's an option. Yeah, my mom will probably go to the store and pick up a Switch for my sister, and that's an option. That's fine. But I'm looking at it like you're looking at it like, oh, it's a Switch. It's easier for consumers to do that, but that's a niche market. Of course, a parent gonna go to the store and pick it up for their kid. That's that's obvious. But you're a gamer and I'm a gamer. You're a Nintendo fanboy. I'm a Nintendo. I used to be a Nintendo fanboy. So the fact that you're looking at this through that type of eye, I mean through those type of lens, doesn't help your argument. You know, your criticism. You're criticizing it the wrong way. You're not looking at it as a PC. You're looking at it as a gaming console. Yes, parents going to go to the store and pick up a Switch. But at the same time, if I was a parent and they want a Switch, that's fine. But I give them another option and say, hey, we got the Steam Deck right here. Would you like one? There's options, and that's what's good about the market. There's always going to be an option for people to pick. So yeah, it's fine.
I feel like it's just way, this is just, has way more mass appeal. Like, oh, look, it's got all these household names, and they're just right here. And obviously, you can hack this to play those on there. I get that. I know there's gonna be people going, I can play Mario on my Steam. I can hack it right on there, Sean. Great. Again.
It's a shame that they taken the PC Master Race meme so real. I use it as a joke. Don't get me wrong. You know, I know I don't look like I'm the funniest guy in the world, and I get that. I just try to put out my ideas out there. But yeah, we use it as a joke. But you think that we're using it seriously. So you're giving that, oh, I'm a PC master race. Fellas, I bring news. Oh, no. It's not like that. It's a joke. So yeah.
This is the mass appeal, not the niche guy in his basement going beep boop boop bop boop. Let me put everything over. I know it's not hard. I'm just making fun. Okay, I'm just having fun. All right, but it's literally a niche thing. It doesn't have millions in sale mass appeal. To me, I don't think so. At least maybe I'll be wrong.
Homie, it shut down the Steam. It's the shut down Steam for like hours. It's a mass appeal to gamers. It's not going to be mass appeal to my mom. It's not going to be a mass appeal to my sister. It's not going to be a mass appeal to my aunt. It's not going to be a mass appeal to my coworkers. Some coworkers. I'm talking about the coworkers that don't game. Now the coworkers that game, they looking at this. Some of them just say, "Nah, I'll just get a PlayStation." And I'm like, "Why?" I think he's a PlayStation fanboy, but I bring up all these stuff and he don't have any arguments to come back at me. Is this, I'm just trying to figure out. But I brought this to a female coworker that game, and she thought this junk was popping. And I told her how much it was. She's like, "Yeah, I just get this." So yeah, there's a mass appeal. It's just on a fanboy rant, it's not no mass appeal.
Hopefully I'm wrong. Maybe if they redesigned it and made it a little more compact, but I just don't. This is like bare ass portable. Let's look into it though.
No, it's a portable PC. My PC, like, look at my PC. Look at my PC. Like, give me 1 second. Sorry, I know my cord is kind of short, but look at my PC. Come on, I can't bring that with me. That PC is dope. I can't bring that with me. There's no way. Come on, dude. You telling me that I could bring? I'm using this as a Steam Deck. You telling me I can't bring this? I got some big, huge hands. You say I can't use this as a portable PC? I could play games and then I could go ahead and surf the web, do quick PowerPoint. Dude, that's a PC. And I could stream off of it. I could do so much that I want to do with it. And you telling me that is not a mass appeal. A lot of people starting to look at this. Just because you're a fanboy of Nintendo doesn't mean that Nintendo is going to rule it. Yes, a lot of people is going to get the Switch. We get that. But at the same time, people like the Steam Deck. And that's just being 100% real. A lot of people order it. I got mine reserved. 10 of my friends got them reserved. What can you do about that? Come on, man. Let's get back to the video because I forgot where I was, but let's just finish criticizing him.
The most gaming
Headphones.
power you have ever held. That's sweetheart. You don't know what I held. A little more. SteamDeck.com. I really haven't looked into this at all. I just saw that it was a thing. The most gaming power you have ever held. That's sweetheart. You don't know what I held. I've held Dreamcast guy's dick.
Whoa. Yo. If that what you into, that's cool. That's fine. That was just an unexpected thing. But yeah, this as far as a handheld system, like not handheld system, a handheld PC, this is more of a powerhouse than a Switch. So yeah, it's way powerful than what you expected.
I like the Valve logo on it. The quality of the product looks really high. Like It looks really sturdy. It looks like it's got some weight to it. The buttons and everything, they look really good quality. Like that matte finish with that little scuffiness. Looks like it's got some good grips on there. It looks good quality.
Give credit where credit is due. He gave us some points. I was about to call him a console peasant, but he actually thought outside of a Nintendo fanboy, and he appreciate how well the system is built. Like I said, I try to criticize people. It's not always on the bad parts because I will also look at the good parts of the criticism. He thought that the system is actually pretty well made, which that surprised me. I didn't know you were going to go with that. So, kudos. I give you your props. You thought the system was well made. Fair enough.
Give it that. All-in-one gaming portable PC, blah blah blah. Stream Deck brings the Steam games and features you love to a powerful and convenient. Okay. Form factor that you can take wherever.
No, convenient, dude. Super convenient. Portable PC. Convenient as possible.
Wherever you go. That's debatable, but all right. We got some Star Wars here. Actual gameplay
It's
running on
debatable.
prototype hardware. Okay. Hardware designed to put real games in your hands. Powerful. Steam Deck runs the latest AAA games and runs them really well. Again, that's subjective, but I feel like they know what they're doing hardware-wise. For some reason, Nintendo botched that, and I got drift on my light, but it like went away. I don't know what the deal is. This is probably going to be a lot better quality hardware.
Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't experienced the drift on neither of my Switches. So, keeping it real, because I don't think I'd actually play with the Joy-Cons like that. I'm kind of more delicate when it comes down to that. But I got a Switch Pro controller right here that I can play the games with it. So, I usually play the games with this mostly. But at the same time, I can understand why people got drift. And I appreciate him looking at this as being well built. And that's also I gotta give him credit for. But a lot of people don't understand hardware. I don't care what type of hardware it is going to break down over time. The more you use it, it's going to break down. So that's just how hardware works. Like my 6900 XT is going to break down sometime because I'm using it. So yeah, stuff was going to break down the more time you use it. Except if you don't wear it like a pair of shoes. If you're a shoe collector and you try to collect the shoes from like the 2000 and you try to save it and everything, not try to wear it, that break down over time. You have to put wear and tear to that shoe so it won't break down. But yeah, it's going to break down. They try to build it as high quality as possible. So yeah, going to break down. You can't stop that.
Where the Nintendo is going to have. You got to admit that. I mean, come on there. It's probably going to be leaps and bounds above in terms of quality of the hardware, not processing power. Clearly, that's going to be, you don't even have to say that. It's going to be way more processing power than a Switch, of course. Versatile, you can connect to peripherals, throw the picture onto a big screen, and do all the other PC things you'd expect. So I guess it has a dock. I saw something like that it had like a dock thing for a PC. I don't know if you can dock it to a TV, but if you can, that's really awesome, and that is great.
You just put your PC on your TV. It's a portable PC. What? It's a portable PC. Of course, you could dock it to your TV. Can you dock your PC to your TV? Yes. Then you could dock the Steam Deck to your TV. How? What?
Great. We can go into more about the hardware. I guess we will. I don't know anything about hardware. It's just gonna be like, check out the processing power. Beep boop beep boop 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 beep boops.
That's one thing that get on my nerves when people don't know nothing about hardware. Talk about it. Yeah, you admit you don't know nothing about hardware. I get that, but at the same time, I feel like some people should know a little bit stuff about hardware. I don't care who you are. You should know a little bit. Because the more you learn, the more you get knowledge, in my opinion. So, if you're watching this video, if if you want to know something, let's do some research. Not from one source, go to other sources to get as much information as possible. Because I guess the more you know, the more you understand.
Gyro, there you go. Track pads, which I thought were really cool. Those look cool. 7-inch screen, which is what the new Switch OLED is. But I heard this is LCD. People were making a big deal like, God, you guys can't even do OLED. Why can't they do OLED? Come on now.
Two things. There's two. Two. Because silent is one, two, three. Two things. Number one, I think they're afraid of burn in because some LED panels and phones and stuff got afterburn and it showed a picture. I think that's what they was trying to stay away from. And number two, in battery life. I'm sorry, in battery life. So it's battery life. I guess you could say more battery life and stuff like that. I'm sorry, it's just a burn in. I just remember battery life is a big thing with OLED, but at the same time you have burn in. And second, OLEDs are expensive, so they try to keep as under the price as possible. So LCD is a lot cheaper than OLED because a lot of people not getting LCD screens, so that's why it's a lot cheaper. It's old technology, but it still works. And plus, it works better when you game too. Honestly, in my opinion.
A fast storage, built-in storage, 64 gigs, blah, 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 SSD, or fastest. You can get a 512. Okay, so you can upgrade when you buy it, I guess. I guess the base model will be 400, and then depending on what your upgrades are, hi-fi audio, 40-watt battery.
Congratulations. That's the key thing about gaming PC. Gaming on a PC. You can upgrade it anytime you want. And yes, if you want to put in another NVMe drive in it, you can do that. They say you could do it, but I think avoid the warranty. Most people that are going to do it, they don't care about the warranty. Me, I'm personally not going to do it. I'd rather just go ahead and put micro SD cards in there, and I want to stick to Linux when I get the system because I kind of want to have the Linux experience because I never experienced Linux. So this is perfect for me.
78 hours, fastest spin resume. It's got a lot of great features. It looks really nice, but I just again don't think it has mass appeal. We've had things like this in the past, very similar things to this, and a million other handhelds, a PS Vita, all kinds of stuff. I know this is not even comparable to a PS Vita, but like we've had things in the same vein, in the same ballpark as this before.
Why you brought up a Vita and you just going to disregard the Vita? Ah! I was there with you until you just negate what you said.
And they just don't work. Nintendo just knows what they're doing marketing wise with handhelds and with their IPs and everything. They know how to get it into households and go, hey, the family, you guys will love this. Steam is just like, hey, hardcore gamers, buy our thing, dude.
What about the Virtual Boy? Everybody didn't like that. The Wii U. Don't get me wrong, I love the Wii U, but a lot of people didn't like it. So people are gonna fail at stuff like that. Look at the PlayStation 3. Even though the PlayStation 3 sold a good amount, $600 was a steep end, and the fact that they say you could get a second job is ridiculous. And that's what almost crippled them. They had to switch everything around. Xbox. Even though I wasn't attracted to the Xbox One, they did something amazing like Game Pass and stuff like that, and that's what really got what this current console generation popping. So yeah, companies gonna fail, but they could always turn it around. So yeah.
And maybe that'll work for them. I don't think it will. Again, there's a dock too. Woo! Look at that. We got a dock. It's got USB Type-C. Here goes this gigantic mammoth console. Woo!
They have bigger hands. Jeez, like I say, it is about this long. I might be exaggerating, but that's not really that big. You're over exaggerating, dude.
That thing is big, baby. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all there is to say about it, right? Like software, like what we tech specs. Look at me. Let me look at the tech specs. It's got a microphone. Whew. You know me, I love mics. Blah 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 blah. Zindib dude's got some.
You want to look at tech specs. Oh man, that's a bad visual on your face. But you want to look at tech specs, and yet you don't know what the tech does. Come on, man. So don't even take all of this from him. Just read the text. Do the research, please, because people like him is going to lead people who watch his videos astray. So what I'm saying is do your own research. Make sure you get as much information from other sources.
A bunch of flops. There's flops and T flops and G flops. All the flops. They're
Flopping!
16 gigabyte RAM. Display. I guess it's that 720 is what I heard. 800p at 1280, 16 by 10 aspect ratio. It's like a little bit 16 by 9. It's kind of weird. Slightly better than 720. LCD again, 700 brightness, 60 hertz refresh rate. All nice things. These are all nice things.
How do you know it's nice if you don't know anything about the specs? That's the reason why I say you should do your research before you do it.
All right, but at the end of the day, is that gonna matter for this $400 gigantic handheld gaming console?
Handheld gaming PC, no quotation marks, please.
I really don't think so. I don't think it's gonna do well. We'll see. I hope it does well, and then the Switch would have some competition, and Nintendo could step up their game and give us better hardware. That would be amazing. And
That's one thing I do have to agree with him right there. And like I said, if you have any good points, I'm going to call it out like bad points. Nintendo need competition. Any company need competition. You know why? So they could innovate, so they could become better. We want competition so you could become better. Increase your increase your product, because games are just games. But it's what the system does that attract me personally. So yeah, competition is always good. It's healthy too. Just because you don't like a certain company doesn't mean they don't have the right to come out. They have the right to do whatever they want. Healthy competition will get you there.
maybe if they condense it to a smaller form factor, I would be interested. But I'm not interested in carrying around something this fucking big.
Dude, it's a portable PC in a small. You're not a developer. You don't make gaming systems. So how do you know all that stuff could become smaller with all that tech inside of it? You don't know anything about that. So stop saying it's big. It's small for what they put inside of it. You don't know nothing about tech. So why should we listen to you?
All right, I'm sorry, Steam, Valve, whoever I got to apologize to, I apologize. It is interesting. I do find it interesting, but I'm not enough to want to even come close to consider buying one at all. But that's just me. Obviously, there are a lot of hardcore nerds out there that are super excited, and God bless you. Like I said, there's gaming laptops you can just bring. It's not going to be that much more cumbersome.
You're talking about the tech being this big, and you're talking about laptop. Why are you doing that? It's a portable PC in a handheld version. It's amazing what they could do.
Then this, you're gonna need a bag for that regardless. So I don't know what the huge deal is
It comes with a carrying case.
about this. It's dockable. That's kind of cool. There are cool aspects and cool things to it. Just not for me, baby. And I'm sorry if that upsets you. And if you already left a dislike and left, then thanks a lot, Timmy. But you know, you're Jimmy. Timmy's buying the Switch. Bit of a long-winded rant today. If you liked it, drop a comment, like, subscribe if you haven't already. It helps out so much in the.
Did you put a sticker on a stop sign just to take a picture? I mean, you do you, but to me, I think that's irrelevant, but okay.
YouTube algorithm, and I really do appreciate it so much. There'll be a pinned comment down below with all the other channels I work on. Links in the description if you want to support the channel. Blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Alright, I'm just going to make myself bigger so we can talk about this. Woo! that was that was. Mm, now you see why I'm not a Nintendo fanboy anymore. Yo, if you're happy with the Switch and you want the Switch, it's your money. Get the Switch. That's totally fine with you. If you want the Steam Deck, go ahead and get the Steam Deck. That's fine. That's cool. But I feel like we can still be critical about companies for what they're doing. You know, they can do whatever they want, but we also have a voice to voice our opinions. So the fact that he just sitting there and saying it's a switch switch ripoff, why would you do Nintendo have a monopoly on handhelds? Because to me, I think a Switch is a home console that you can take portably. But at the same time, I'm different. To me, I just think it's just crazy how Nintendo fanboys are like this, and they think Nintendo can't do anything wrong, and it's crazy. I'm happy I left the community. I'm just going to take out my headphones, and it's crazy because they it's this is the first fanboy I ever went against that I used to be a fanboy of. It's crazy. His ideas are dumb. He has some good points, like hey, good competition stuff like that, and it's crazy. But I don't know. What do all my human beings think? Because we all have different opinions and we can talk about it. And I guess that'll be it of the video. Remember, I have a 1,000 subscriber build I want to do with the old NES Nintendo Entertainment System with Legos, and it comes with like a little TV. I want to build that for the channel live for everybody. So that's going to be fun. It was like $230. That's not bad. Nice. So let me know if I earn your subscription. I really do appreciate it, and I hope I earn it pretty well. I'm going to try to bring out another video tomorrow, and like I say, everybody's human. My name's Sendo Q. You have yourself a great day. Bye.